This is the 20th video of the JustRants series, and I started school. I am currently a 10th grader still going to St. Paul's Preparatory Seoul in South Korea. And as much I've been dreading it, school has unfortunately started again. And like, I like learning and I like technically I should like school. It just makes sense. But there's something like if every student has that like same like mental hive mind that like, oh, school sucks because you're it's like jail, you're forced to go somewhere. And yeah, like after going through 2.5 months of summer vacation where I literally just like played video games all day, it's a sudden change of lifestyle that I wasn't prepared for, even though I kind of knew beforehand that it was coming to this day and just sort of happened. And so now I'm just going through the motion of being like, oh, back to school, sort of high, I would call it, that little 1 to 2 week honeymoon period where, technically there isn't any homework. You're kind of getting back to the rhythm of school, but you just still hate it. I'm currently in that period. I went to 4 days of school, and I can't really say much about it. I take um, literally, literal, liter, literature. So literature, literary, and analysis composition, which is basically the English, like subject. Uh, we read Life of Pi over the summer, and we're currently discussing it now, and then we're gonna do Hamlet and stuff like that. So it's basically just like read and analyze class, which I like. The teacher's pretty nice. I don't know how strict she would be on grading, which is sort of my biggest concern, but uh, the class seems chill. um, I have study hall then, and then I take pre-calculus. If you see my previous video, you'll know I bypassed algebra 2. So I take pre-calculus now. It's a bit challenging, but I feel like if after a couple of classes I just get the hang of it. Math has never been a problem for me, like while studying for American school, because I'm Asian. And uh, my fourth period class is chemistry. I failed my chemistry exam. Bypass, so it's technically not really fail, but I did fail a test, and I'm not that worried though, because chemistry has always been my best science subject, and it's a breeze. It's not like hard or anything. The only problem I have with it is that there's too many like students taking chemistry because it is sort of a mandatory subject. So there's like 17 kids in one class, and that's a lot for my class, for my school. And so that's a bit annoying, but it's whatever. And then I take speech and debate because it's mandatory in our school. You basically read, make speeches, do public presentations, and then do debates. And then I do intro to computer science because computer science is my wanted major. And I know the teacher. The teacher's really chill. I always loved coding and computer science. It's mostly out of like passion for me doing anything computer related. And then I take U.S. history because it's another mandatory subject. You know, the teacher has a very strong mindset of how to like learn history, and I really respect that. As like academic standpoint, I really respect the teacher and the subject, and I'm excited to learn more about America. But as like a student perspective, yeah, it sucks that I have to take history subject that I don't really actually like care about that much, and like my grades depend on it. Uh, and then I take Mandarin too, because Mandarin is Mandarin, world language is sort of a compulsory class. And again, not too worried about it because I do speak a bit of Mandarin. Like I learned basically like over 10 years at this point, but I can't really speak. I know how to read and write, so hopefully that'll get me through the semester. Uh, so far, I think overall about my subjects and the teachers I got, they're a bit better than my first year at this school. Just because this time I got to choose which subjects I'll actually be taking, as compared to my first year where it was just you're a transfer student. We basically have your schedule set up for you because half the subjects you want to take aren't, they're not, they're full. And so a lot more subjects I take this year are more the subjects I actually want to take and I actually have an interest. And so I'm not worried about like losing interest or losing the will to study for something. I do like studying. It's just I'm worried about my grades. And that's sort of been my school. The other major thing that changed compared to last year was, well, obviously COVID is not really much of a thing anymore. We still wear masks, but we're not doing like online events and stuff like that. And because we don't do online events, clubs have sort of became, back into full action. I'm now part of four clubs. The school band I mentioned before. I am part of a quiz competition team. I am also part of a math competition team and a part of the chess club, which was newly made. Uh, all four of them, I do it because I enjoy it. It's like the competition teams. Math competition is really like, it's not really for enjoyment, it's because like it's good for your resume. But the my seniors and juniors and the math competition team are so nice, and these they like really try their best to make the younger kids feel better about their math skills and better about learning. And I totally respect them, so it's a great time to spend with them. And then all the other clubs, I do it out of passion again. uh I got an email actually from one of my teachers saying that you should really have like a leadership position in one of our school organizations, clubs included, because you seem like a kid that has really strong leadership skills. And I'm like, A, BS on that. Uh, but B, I actually had like a couple clubs ideas. Like I wanted to make a presentation club where, students could work on their public speaking, like I'm doing with this. Uh, but I couldn't really get anyone to join because you need four people to make a club. I kind of dropped that idea, but then since my teacher approached me like, you should make a presentation club, you should make a public speaking club, you should make a podcast. I'll be like, hell yeah, maybe I'll do that. Unfortunately, club applications are closed. So I have to wait another semester for me to make these actually like dreams come true. But wait 6 months, like it's my time, baby. I'm the president now. So definitely excited for that. I think, hmm, overall, my life just got a whole lot busier because now I'm working to finish on my thesis. Actually, like, if you wait a bit, this is like a model smart home kit that I built over like the course of like 2 days. There's like a bunch of electronics inside. They failed to ship like the CPU controller for some reason, so I have to design the whole interface myself and do all the coding myself, which is a shitload of work and a pain in the ass. But I enjoy it, so I guess I should do it and like not sleep. Um, but yeah, my the like paper is coming to a close. I sort of like wrote down most of the things I want to do. It's more like the specifications that I have to work on. I'm working on another like business competition idea. Again, work on more specifications. I got the general idea done. So August and early September is a really like intense like sort of period for me, because all these like starting school again, all these projects are kind of like overlapping with each other. And I recently bought the Bayonetta 1 and 2 combo on the Nintendo Switch, and I've been getting back into Minecraft recently, and so all these like things I couldn't have find the time to do all my musical instruments. I wanted to work on my music theory skills and stuff like that. I didn't have the time to do it. I wanted to read more. I couldn't find the time to do it. So it's more like for me looking forward to this whole like 1 semester of school year. I kind of want to get my life straight. Like, it sounds like kind of depressing to say this, but my life's kind of a mess right now. Not in sort of like, oh, nothing's going right. I'm feeling suicidal. Not like sort of like that. It's more like a literal mess. Like there's so much things disorganized and so much things on my desk that I need to organize a little bit and free up my space so I can have the clear head to actually do stuff. Like I want to play more video games. I want to make more better videos for the YouTube channel. I want to work on my music skills, but I also want to excel in school and do more club activities and hang out with my friends and do cool projects. Like I have one like planned up in like December, like during winter break, of making a smart farm. Like maybe like do other mechanical things that will look good on my resume. Do more programming. It's all like these little things, little clutter messes on my desk, on my desk mind, that I really want to like resolve and like clean, but it's sort of like all over the place right now. And uh, I really am a like, severe patient of sad boy hours. So whenever like 9 o'clock hits, it's like all the depression, you know, I'm unmotivated, I procrastinate, I watch YouTube videos for 30 hours, I don't get any work done, and then I wake up and I feel bad about myself. So, but in the day, I'm like, oh, I'm like a Chad, I'm productivity machine, but I don't also want to work during the day because I just work better in the night. It's like a whole mess right now. So I think my goal, and I'll say it here, so I like don't like not do it. My goal for this semester is to get my life fixed out. So my after this semester, my life actually functions, and I'm a good human being. I'm a giga chat. I'm a sigma male on the sigma male grind set. And I think that's all I could say. Like, I'll be talking about way less like things going on my week and more what opinions I have now on, I guess, because I don't go out anymore. I just go to school. And expect less videos, even though there weren't any more videos to begin with, because my schedules kind of get packed up now. I guess that's it for now. See you.